move on first down.
On first down, Willis.
Open man is Samuel, complete.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. On second down, here's Pierce.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Open man, Higbee, the tight end.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Throwing again on second down.
Willis.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack.
That's a step in the right direction defensively. If you're facing this sizable deficit, they're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them, and now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Willis looking to throw it.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down.
So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And the next-gen stat's going to illustrate just how quickly a quarterback has to process everything as he was on the ground in under 3 seconds, 2.9 to be precise.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
From the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out. I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Carr. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Coming right, this is Montgomery on the toss. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Here's Carr to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Maggio is sent on now to punt it away.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Now Willis on 1st and 10.
Open man right side is Cup, complete. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Willis.
And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Now Willis to throw.
And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. On 4th down on is Colby Wadman now to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Rodgers to return it. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
With the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Carr. Looking long for Thomas. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. Finding Ertz here on the out route. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch a game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the 1st down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Here's Dom Maggio now.
He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd down. Willis looks to throw here.
Throw left side, complete to Cup. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He is putting on a show in this 2nd quarter.
On 1st down, Willis.
Forced out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season.
Willis's throw is complete into the hands of Higbee.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 44-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
And the Cardinals are going to have it here just past the 25.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Cardinal offense here ready to take over.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest. That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw his Carr. This is complete to Michael Thomas.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 30 on 2nd down, Carr. Complete. Jefferson the target. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Carr to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Michael Thomas, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Cardinals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good, so they claw back into the 24-14. So that drive span 5 plays. And it's Michael Thomas who ends it with a touchdown reception. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Now Willis on 1st and 10.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. quickly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Rams. And the ground game has been a big part of why they have this big lead. And you have to figure they'll lean on it a little bit more in the third and fourth quarters. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
From the 29, Willis. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Pierce will try to pick it up. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here, so for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And here's Rodgers on the return. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And that will come the offense as they take over. Michael Thomas now heading back onto the field. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team, because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Carr's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Nothing flashy there, the slant to the slot.
Oh, the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Running left, Montgomery. And he's got some space here. And he would go out right near the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 45 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. first down. Here's the run to Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now they'll throw with Carr. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. And looky there, Charles, just acquired, already making an impact on the defensive side of the football.
Maybe not a superstar, but he does a few things well, and I think they'll emphasize that in his new role with this team.
Cliff Kingsbury here on 4th down, trots out the field goal unit. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So 3 points, maybe not grand prize at this stage, but it does get him back within one score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. And the Rams getting set to go now. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Off the play fake, here's Willis. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. Now a handoff for Pierce. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. On 3rd down, it's Willis. Oh, good move. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3-and-out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Give to Pierce. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43. 1st down, they go right back to Pierce. Dancing away at the 35. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Shifts by him. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now they'll look to Willis to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10. Willis.
Flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
They'll run. This is Pierce.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start.
3rd down, it's Willis.
This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
4th down, Willis.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a 1st down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Gets past 1 man. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a 1st down. Even though he recovered his own fumble, you know how much he hates to put the ball on the ground. He's going to be frustrated with himself.
And what do you think the time frame was from the time the ball escaped his grasp to him getting it back? It didn't take that long, right?
Right.
To him, it probably felt like hours because he's agonizing, like, I've got to get this football back. Able to get it done.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this one is incomplete.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Now Carr. This is Montgomery with a grab over the middle.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. Ertz over the middle.
And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery.
To about the 26 here.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Carr. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This will be 3rd and forever. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Well, there are 2 scores on the play. Time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
To throw again on 2nd down. Willis, they'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
The throw over the middle, taken in. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
To the air on first down, here's Willis. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
2nd down throw coming by Willis.
Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, Willis.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Rams first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll run it here with Pierce. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Cards are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now after the INT, it's Carr. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand the field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Caught by the tight end Ertz.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he is going to lose yardage here. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Here's Carr to throw.
Montgomery, another target and catch.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Charles, 54 yards. I'm surprised that came up short.
I would agree with that one because normally, if he misses, it's accuracy, not length, because he has plenty of leg for that. But maybe it's like I hit my golf shot. You know, maybe it's like my wedge. You know, when you chili dip and you hit the ground ahead of it, sometimes that'll shorten your distance as well.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
To throw, here's Willis.
Open man is Samuel, complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Willis looking to throw on 1st down.
Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
A run here with Pierce. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Willis will look to throw on 1st down.
That'll be caught by Cup.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
On first down, Willis.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
They'll run here with Pierce.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Second down, here's Willis.
Eluding the pressure right. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Curtis Samuel from 4 yards out.
And the Rams are on their way to a 2-0 start. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Carr now on first down. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. It's caught here by Adams. He'll be dropped at the 30. A shifty move got him a couple extra on the play. Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
He'll get this underneath to Montgomery.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Carr. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to make it 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help him a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
Now Carr, gotta have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
1st and 10, it's Pierce.
And he gets it down to the 32.
101 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
Going for it with Pierce. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They go again with Pierce. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
He's brought down about 15 yards on it. A gain of 5 brings us 2nd and 5.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for Los Angeles, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they'll fall to 1-1.
And they will be back home next week for a date with the Washington Commanders.
Congratulate the whole team, cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no hiding this. Tell them line it up, like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide them.